Because today would, if I
Yeah,
have my
wedding
research
anniversary.
right, it would be an anniversary today.
Yeah.
So for you then,
And so we all piled in the car. Merle Kilgore and Mickey Brooks were stood up with them, and Rosie and I were there, and we had our little bouquets, and we drove up to Franklin, Kentucky, and they got married up there, and it was just our whole world changed completely.
did it change for the better then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
once he got stable and
oh yeah,
she
he was
brought you into a stable environment.
He was a wonderful partner to her and a wonderful daddy to me. And to both Rosie and I, he just loved us and just took us in. And there was never any of that, my daughters, your daughters, or, my stepsisters were not my stepsisters, we were sisters. And that's just the way we were brought up and the way that we continued on with that. I've always felt real good about that.
Yeah, because one of the things that you walk away from that movie feeling is that there really was a happy ending. There was a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And you got the impression that both families merged and that you all lived happily ever after. Is that just for movies?
No, it's not actually, because I got to say that my grandmother and grandfather, Grandma and Grandpa Carter, were really instrumental in helping John get off drugs, because they show it a little bit in the movie that they ran drug dealers off and stuff, and but I mean, John would just go there, and he always had a room at their house, no matter what kind of shape he was in, all those years, and until he did get himself together, and they just sat with him, and my granddaddy prayed with him, and they read the Bible, and they did all this stuff, and it all really, really worked for them.
Well, and Carlene Carter is here, and she is telling us about what it was like to grow up in that environment. But as I told you, she is a singer and a songwriter in her own right. We're going to see what kind of influence her mom, her grandmother, and Johnny Cash himself had on her. We're going to find out what she's doing now that she is 50 and fabulous. So she's going to take some telephone calls from you in just a moment. If you're on the line, gosh, it's full, but give us a try. You can also email us or take our web poll, which tonight's asking you your favorite Carlene Carter song. There's a couple of choices. I don't know how you pick. I like them all. But log on to cn8.tv and pick one of them. And when we come back, we'll have more with Carlene Carter.
Lynn Doyle's jewelry provided by David Craig Diamonds and Fine Jewelry.